What's good, y'all? It's the messenger of God here. And you know what? I didn't expect to come back to y'all this quick. But you guys, I had a dream. I had a dream this morning, y'all, and it woke me up. You know how sometimes how you be in a dream and you may dream something like have like a good dream, and you be like trying to wake yourself up, like, you know, you be trying to get up or hoping that you can hurry up and wake up so that way, you know, you won't see nothing else afterward. You be like, ooh, like you be, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I'll be wishing that I was kicking or I'll be trying to do something, but I'll be like, Lord, please let me hurry up and wake up so that way I can just, you know, just see what I'm seeing in my dream and not, you know, go no further when you see something good. But y'all, I never had a dream like this before. So I wanted to come today just to share y'all my dream. That's it, okay? Listen. Okay. So this morning when I had a dream, I try to write it down so hopefully you guys can hear it, okay? The best way I try to write it, you know, without missing out anything. If I missed out anything, I'll just try to just tell y'all myself. Okay, so it was like around 9 a.m. And then today, I was looking at how it was like 4 or 5s when I was like adding up the date and whatever. You know, I don't really like be doing numbers all the time and stuff like that. But anyways, listen. I was at a store, a grocery store. Okay, I'm gonna try to read this to y'all. I was in a checkout line, y'all, and there was a man before me checking out his groceries. Okay, it was just like a lot of us, y'all. It was just like we all was in line and stuff like that. But this guy, he put all his stuff up there and rung it up, okay? And at the end, guess what? I told him, I said, you know what? I'll pay for it, you know, because I seen him. He had like a little bit of stuff or whatever. And I told him I'll pay for it, all right? And then, so the man was so excited. He took whatever was in the brown paper bag and he drank it all in like one drink, y'all. You know, he drank whatever he had in his brown paper bag. He took it and drank it like all up. I didn't even know what he had at first. I just knew that he had a brown paper bag and he drank it. And I was just like, you know, basically like now that I see the drink, I was like, what was in that drink? I hope I didn't just like buy this man grocery and he had a drink in there, you know. But whatever, you know. Let's get back to the dream. Okay? He took this brown paper bag and he drank it all in one drink. Then he said, thank you so much. He like grabbed me by my like, you know, arms. Like, you know how you get somebody by both of their arms, and he was like grabbing me. He was like, thank you so much. Okay. So anyways, he said, thank you so much. I needed that. And then he left the paper bag right there on the counter, like whatever it was that he was drinking. And he left it right there on the counter. With whatever he was drinking. He proceeded to leave out of the store with his groceries. But before he left out, I stopped him. Okay. I stopped him before he can leave out. Now, the man at the register said, I have to do this right now. And I was just like, what is he talking about? Okay, as if he was going on break right there in front of me. Like he was just like, you know, it's something I got to do. He was just like, I got to do this right now. And I was just like, what is he talking about? You know, so he's going to try to go on break, you know, while it's like I'm next in line. Okay, so listen to this. So I just went ahead and, I just said, okay, and grab that bag. Oh, yeah. Okay, I just said, okay, and grab that bag and went after the guy that was getting ready to leave the store. So I grabbed the paper bag. Y'all remember the paper bag when he drank that drink in one drink? Okay. So I said, hey, sir, you forgot your bag with whatever he was drinking. He said, I already got what I needed. And I was like, what is he talking about? Okay. Like he said, I already got what I needed. So guess what I did, y'all? I pulled out whatever that was in the bag. And guess what it was, y'all? It was wine. It was like a bottle of wine. So I was just like, how is he going to drink a bottle of wine in one drink? Okay. He just did it in one drink. And I was shocked because I was just like, he just turned this up, but he drank the whole thing of wine in one drink. Now let's keep on going. Okay. He said, thank you so much, but I got what I needed. And then he left with the rest of his groceries. Now, when I went back to the counter, y'all, guess what? It was like everything changed. It was the same store and everything, but it was just like something changed, okay? In a matter of an instance, okay? Like it was a standstill, but everyone was there and everyone was still in line. And no one was complaining or nothing. And the man at the register was still stapling receipts, y'all. He was like standing up there and he was like stapling receipts that looked like he was stapling like receipts to like some certificates or some tickets or something, okay? But I seen him stapling receipts and I was just like, what is he doing? Okay? And while he was standing there, I was thinking like by the time I get back, he should be done with what he was doing. But yet he was just stapling these receipts to something, okay? And I saw him still stapling. I'm like, what is going on? You know, is he still on break? Like, really? But right there in front of me, y'all, like, he had a low-key, like, smile on his face, okay? But his head was down. It's like his head was down, but he was just like, you know, had like this little smile on his face. I didn't understand it, okay? So look, okay, while he was stapling receipts, okay? But here's the strange part, because the person, okay, listen to this. But the person in the next register, like behind him, right? The person that was in the next register behind him was ringing up my stuff from their register. And I'm just like this, how is this second person? Is the second person, I'm just like, how is this person like ringing up my stuff from their register behind him? Okay, and it was just like no one was complaining, okay? The people in their line wasn't even complaining, or even in my line, almost like it was a standstill, okay? Like everyone knew something but me. Now, as my stuff was still coming down and counting up, I looked up at the total of the screen. But hold up, y'all, because when you think that too, you be like this, why is the people over there in that line behind my register like ain't complaining about him ringing up, like, or them ringing up my stuff, you know, from their cash register, and they're waiting in line too with their stuff on the counter? I'm just like, what is going on? Like, everybody wasn't even tripping, okay? Let's keep going. Because the person on the register behind the man, okay, that was supposed to be checking out, just kept adding. Just kept adding. And I saw in a detail, y'all watch this, y'all, because this is what I saw too. I saw this as my stuff was coming down, okay? I saw in a detail, like, I don't know if you can say like a photogenic, you know how something's like, it's like pinpointed out in a dream, like you can see stuff like vaguely in a dream, but like something just like popped up out at me, you know, so that way I was able to like see it, okay? So anyways, as my stuff was coming down, some photos of me when I was younger as a child, and like I had on this, you guys, it looked like one of my Sunday dresses, or you know how you can say like your Easter dress or something like that. But anyway, ooh, this hair. Anyways, it was like this light purple sheer dress, this church dress that I had on, with my hair in like Shirley Temple curls, y'all. It was just like, you know how the little curls that you can just take your little finger and wind it up and just like, you know, drop them down. Well, my mom used to do my hair like that, like the little Shirley Temple curls. And I was just like, wow, this is like a young picture of me when I was little, okay? And I saw my family too. But what's so crazy is, it's just like this. There was a third person, and this person walked up to the register when those photos came down, and he picked them up, you know, to like, he was like checking out my stuff, and he started like trying to put my stuff up. But when these photos came, he picked it up, and I'm looking at the man like, why is he still standing up there, you know, with this little smile on his face, but his head down, but stapling all of these receipts like he was adding up something, and he wasn't even doing anything. I'm like, how long is this man's break? So anyways, the third person walked up to the register, y'all. He picked up the photos, and he took like this little clear plastic bag, okay? And he sealed it up with me. And I'm like, why is there's pictures of me when I was younger, y'all? And he put it in his bag with my family, you know, and he sealed it, okay? Like trying to protect the pictures from getting messed up or something. Look, y'all, it was so strange, but I saw this. Now, as he was bagging everything else, the total came up on my screen at my register. But y'all remember the person behind him was the one checking it out, right? This is crazy. At my register in front of me, I saw $399, okay, and some change. And I said to myself, with both eyebrows up, like, how I know they ain't how much it costs. I was just like, hold up, I ain't got that much money. Like, what is going on? Okay. So I was like, okay, maybe my little discount didn't go in, like my little discount card, or you know how you have like your little rewards card or your little membership card. I was just like, I know once you scan your little card or put in your phone number or whatever, the little stuff, supposed to drop down. And I'm just like, what is going on? Okay. So then anyway, I was just like, my membership card, and go like, what's going on? So then it kept on going. Okay. It kept on going. And I said, as it kept on, the stuff kept on going and ringing up, then all of a sudden it started going down. Okay. The prices of my stuff started to go down even more. And I said, phew, I was just like, because you know what? I know I don't have no money, and I know good and well that my stuff is not this high. So the price of my stuff started going down. And wait, what did I write? The price of my stuff. I said, guess what, y'all? The man at the register through all of this still had his head down. I guess I had to write that again, because I'm serious. It was just like, when is he going to help? Like, what was going on? Okay, with that faint smile on his face. And he haven't looked up just yet. So now my stuff came down to $199. I'm sorry if I was going over stuff like a few times, because like I was trying to hurry up and write down what my dream was. Okay. So now, y'all, my stuff done dropped down to $199 from $399 from $399 some change to now to like $199 some change. Because I'm just like, wait a minute, why is it even that high? What is going on here? And then I'm still looking like, not only that, but I got about $100, y'all, to get this stuff that I done got. Because I done, like, me, normally I'm like the type of person who tries to, I have a budget, and I'll be trying to get everything that I can together, and whatever the stuff that my mom needs, and I'll be trying to like figure all this out. But how can I do that? And this is a dream. So look, now it goes down to $88, and I'm just like, okay, $399, $199. Now it's down to $88. I said, okay, now I'm like, okay, now we're talking, because now it's starting to go down to where, it's supposed to be, because I'm just like, this is something else. Okay. I said to myself, I knew my stuff wasn't that much, but what's going on? Now my stuff dropped down to, guess what, y'all? It's like a negative 11 cents. And I'm just like, this, hold up. That means if it's a negative 11 cents, that means my stuff must have been like paid for. Like, what's going on here? It's at a negative 11 cents. So I'm looking around like, do anybody see this? I said, oh my goodness, what is going on? And then like a big certificate, y'all, just popped up like in a dream, like real big, like right up close, right? And guess what, y'all? It had these big green letters, big thick green letters, and it said this. It says, thank you and congratulations. I said, what? What's going on? And I looked around and said, what is going on? And the man that was at my register, y'all, then he finally put his head up. And guess what he said, y'all? He said, it was the Holy Ghost. I said, what? And I was tripping. I said, oh my goodness, y'all. He said, it was the Holy Ghost. And I was like, I ain't never had this to be said to me in my dream. And this man straight told me the whole time. I'm looking like, why is he on break? Why is he stapling receipts? Why is he adding up all of this stuff in front of me? But he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing no work or nothing like that. And he had this little faint smile on his face, but his head was down the whole time all of this was going on. I'm like, he's standing up there, but he's not doing any of the work, but just stapling receipts. Y'all. He looked up at me and said, it was the Holy Ghost. And y'all, I must have flipped. So look, I said, I fell back on the ground, like in a sitting position, right? Boo-hooing and crying and everything, y'all. Thanking God. And I start crying. Just tears start coming down my eyes and thanking God. And the man said to me, he said, since you have been doing everything for everybody else, it's your turn. And I was like, what? I said, oh my God, oh my goodness, y'all. And I was like, are you serious? It was like everyone knew what was about to happen but me, y'all. And guess what? And then I woke up. I couldn't believe it, y'all. I woke up. Finally, I woke up because I was just like, what is going on? And that little man that was standing up there is going to tell me it was the Holy Ghost. He's like, you know what? You take care of everybody else. Now it's your turn. I was like, I ain't never had nobody to tell me that before. you know, because it's like I'm always taking care of others. But you know, I don't think of myself, or I don't think of myself, y'all. But it's true. It's just like, I'm just gonna say I couldn't believe it. That's all I'm saying, y'all. I'm really humble about everything. You know, I'm just thankful, y'all. So let me tell y'all what I wrote down. I said, and then as my dream was over, I said, this is something that, you know, I even told my mom what was going on. I was trying to tell her about the dream, and guess what, y'all? This dream made me think of Shirley Caesar, called No Charge. You know, because I was thinking of that part, you know, when it goes, and when you add it all up, the real cost of my love is no charge. And I was like, oh my goodness. You feel me? Because when I was thinking of what that man was doing, first it was 3 people. Then I was thinking of like that little man came and sealed the pictures up. And it was just like when I was little and my family, and he put it in a bag to protect it. And then the man remember that I paid for his stuff, he drank the whole bottle of wine, okay? And I didn't know what was in the bag at first, but he drank it all in one drink. And he said, I got what I needed. That's what he told me. He said, I already got what I needed. And I was just like, it just signified everything, like the wine. And then like him saying he got everything he needed. And then it took 3 people. And then the man that was at the register was there the whole time. But then he knew what was going on. But he was adding everything up, and he was stapling receipts. And then going to turn around and tell me it was the Holy Ghost. You guys, I've never had a dream like this before in my life, like especially in my favor. And then you know what? With all the people that was up there in the line, y'all, I didn't know who all these people was, but nobody complained. And so it made me think of, you guys remember that little boy? I remember this little boy. I believe he went viral. Okay, he went viral. Y'all, I think his name is Kalante. Excuse me if I say your name wrong, babe. But it's like Kalante or something like that. And he sang. He was like this little kid, and he was singing in school. I remember that, like at the lunch tables or somewhere in the lunch area, whatever. And he was singing, I won't complain. You know, oh my goodness, y'all. I'm just saying, this dream was so much to me, y'all, that I had to let y'all know what was going on, okay? I said, this was a lot for me, because no one has ever gave me. I said, well, just say, you know, I'm always humble, y'all. And I said, I'm not going to. I said I was shocked. Okay. I always help elders and children, but I never ask for nothing. I just hope that God knows my heart, and this was for me. You know, this dream was for me, because you know what? Sometimes I always have like the warning dreams or those vision dreams that I let you guys know what's going on. And matter of fact, I got one last thing to add to this before the time goes long. I forgot to tell y'all. I know I was so late at telling y'all, because I once again wrote it on a napkin, and I forgot to tell y'all. Guess what? Y'all, for the first time, this was 4/28/23. I'm gonna tell y'all the date that was on the napkin. 4/28/23. I had a vision for the first time. Now I have seen a few horses in my visions, y'all. You know, cut off heads. I done seen black horses. I done seen pale horses. I done seen all kind of different kind of horses. And I just saw a galloping horse. You know, but you guys, look, never in my life. This time I saw a white horse with real long, beautiful, silky black hair. And as the horse came through, it was just like, you know how a horse, you know, like as if it was royal or not prancing, but it was just like, it was royal. It was rich looking. Okay, guess what, y'all? He shook off his hair. Okay, let me not shake mine off. But he shook off his hair, y'all. And guess what? It was like gold dust fell from his hair. It was like gold dust, little gold particles were just like flying off of his hair, y'all. I could not believe it, okay? Like pure gold fell from his head when he shook it around, okay? This little horse, y'all. I was tripping. But you know what? I said, ain't God good? And it just made me think of that. And then, I don't know if y'all heard about this too, in California, not so long ago, but it was on the news about how there was a California gold rush or something like that, how they found I don't know if it was a stream, but it looked like it was some water that had streamed along, and they have found some little gold. You know how they be shifting the little water out with, you know, they found some little gold, you know, on the ground. But anyway, it made me think of that vision to tell you guys that too today, about how, you know, how I saw that horse and he flung his hair around, y'all, and it was silky and beautiful and black, and he swung it and it was gold dust, just gold, just flinging off of it. And I was just like, wow. But anyways, I don't know the meaning of it, but I know it seemed like something really royal. It made me think of, you know, Jesus, you know, when he comes back, you know. But that's what I saw, and that was my dream. I love y'all. I don't want to take too much of y'all time, you know, but I just wanted y'all to know, if nobody told you that you was beautiful today, remember that you are, just the way that you are, y'all. And I love you. Okay? And just remember, you know, just be humble and be patient. You know, God will come through every time. And I'm just telling you, it's something how he came through in my dream, and how he allowed me to dream that dream right there. Because you know what? Sometimes we can be going through something so much, and God would always come through. Later.